I'm guessing you know what happened by the title of the video, but the win streak on funded account, on the main funded account, is cooked. That's it, it's done. Today was my first, I locked in a losing day on this account, and I can honestly say it's solely because of my psychology that I'm having a red day today, right? So, as you can see here, I think it's like 16 days. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. Yeah, 16-day win streak on this account. Pulled out two payouts from this account. First one was 1,000, second one was 1,300, and everything was going really, really well. But honestly, I won really. I won a really good trade on this account in Asia session last night and brought it to payout and requested this payout, or we got approved. So we're waiting for the funds to be sent. And they also removed it from my account. But I made 750 last night, pretty much a 3R for what I usually make. And that was off of this trade right here. So I saw how we were reacting from this value area low. Really, really bullish. Made me believe that we wanted to go to the top here. Wow, that was a horrible line. The top here. And we were so bullish. So I was already leading bullish. Became really nice rejection off this area, off this little area right here, specifically this value area low. We came back up, we were pushing through. We actually broke through the point of control. And then on the retest, I didn't enter here. I usually put a limit order on the break and then retest, but I was more comfortable seeing a stronger push out. So yeah, I went in. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, what I did do was I think it was off one of like this one of these nodes. We broke through it and we tapped again. I'm not sure. I don't really remember, but that was the idea behind the trade. This was the first trade of this, I guess, trading day, even though it was last night. And then, so the reality was, I just took way too many trades. I took a trade on this account last night, and then I chickened out and was like, you know what? I don't want to gamble here. I'm not gamble. I don't want to risk my money off of this. Just trying to chase this high that we're going to go for here. It's a really nice pullback, and it would have hit, but I just closed at break even and I went to bed. Then this morning came, and that's when the mayhem ensued. Took some trades. I don't even remember what they were off of. I think it was off of like a node. I saw we were dumping here. I was trying to get a continuation. This kind of added to a slight tilt that I went on because I entered short here and then I moved my stop loss. I moved my take profit rather to the previous day point of control, thinking that we were going to flush through because of how bearish we were. And they went 12.5 points. So then I went break even and then I got hit break even. I got hit break even on all of these. Every single one of them, I got hit break even. And I think that this was like tilting me a bit. Like not tilting me, but it was just like building up this type of, I wouldn't say anxiety. It was just like this, it was like a feeling that like I had to win and I had to be right. And I feel this, that's like the feeling that I usually feel when I'm on tilt or I'm heading into tilt. I think I controlled it well here. I think the first mistake here rather was I should have went for the 1-to-1. And then this account was actually at 2,700. So I would have locked in a payout on this account, and it would have been like a $2,400 payout today. So I should have just locked in the 1R, but I messed up, and I didn't. I was greedy. I wanted to go for more, and I shouldn't have. I really should not have went for more. But that's what happened there. I cut trading off here, and then I took a peek around 920, and I'll be honest, I 100% FOMO'd into this point of control sell. I thought we were just gonna flush through, continue with the trend. I was looking at the market prior to this, like I was looking at all through here, and I really thought once we push through this, I was like, okay, I'll set my limit order here for nice point of control tap, and I didn't. I definitely did not. But I thought I missed the move when we came down, so I really didn't enter. I FOMOed into an entry right here, and I got stopped out immediately. So before market open, I was down 1R, and I just really didn't need to be. There was no TA behind, no technical analysis behind this trade. It was just complete impulse, and I just failed to control my impulse on that trade, as I said right here. So I failed to control my impulse. So I'm walking into the market negative 1R, and this was like a B setup. Yeah, this was like a B setup. Nothing that I'm really proud of. Maybe even like a C setup. I don't know. But it essentially what had happened was we had pushed so violently out of here because it was a huge buy candle. Forgot if I missed the point of control tap because I was updating it, or something happened where I'm pretty sure we tapped off the point of control here and then we shot up. And then I know I fucked up here, but I messed up on this drawing because I was just rushing so much, just trying to make sure I didn't miss the next one. But this big green candle, I put a limit order at the previous day point of control, which is this black line. One when this body was like all the way up here. So I put the limit order here. It came down, tapped me in, it pushed up slightly, and in my head I knew I was like, all right, like let me put my I probably should put my stop loss to break even because if we don't push up from here, there's a good chance that we're gonna rock it and we're gonna propel down. We're gonna whiplash down. I didn't move my stop, which I'm happy I didn't. That's not what I should be doing. I shouldn't be moving my stop until I hit 12.5 points. So I didn't move it. And then once we closed so far down on this, once we had such a big wick here, I was like, all right, I'm probably gonna get stopped out here. And I did. I got stopped out and it ran right through my stop. So I think I really should have just waited. I should have waited because I had a feeling that we were going to continue selling. This is against the trend. Realistically, I should have gotten out when we did not. I should have gotten out for a small loss and we didn't close higher up on this candle, but it is what it is. So that was that. And then the final loss was just because I ran out of margin because of my hard rule of not losing more than $600 in a day. So I just got stopped out of this early, and then I watched it flush to my take profit. So I would have been break even if I didn't take the impulse trade prior, and then I probably would have traded a little bit more. And there's a good chance, just based on my track record on this account and on this specific framework slash strategy, I guess, that I would have came out profitable and then secured the payout. But now we'll never know. But the win streak is over as far as this account. It was a great run. I almost lost this account on the 25th of last month, but I didn't, and I locked in a green day. I'm happy I put this rule here where it locks me out, the personal daily loss limit, because if I didn't, there's a good chance that I would have went on tilt and I would have blown the account. It's a really good chance because I really suck at losing. I suck at locking in a red day. I hate it. It's been bothering me since I got locked out, and it'll probably bother me all the way until tomorrow. But that's just something that I have to learn and something that I have to get better at doing. Because if I don't, then I'm never going to be consistently profitable. And I want this to be my career. I want this to be my life. I want to trade for a living. It's what I want to do. So in order to do that, I have to learn how to do this. I have to learn how to lose, and I have to learn how to get myself out, how to shake myself mentally out of the mindset that I get when I trade sometimes. Because when I take a lot of trades, I guess I don't know if it's like a lot of trades, but there comes a point, and it usually happens. I get that type of mindset where it's like make money or blow the account. I get that mindset when one of two things happen or both. The first one being is if I get hit break even a lot. If I get hit break even a lot, I get really frustrated, and that's what happened this morning. I did get hit break even a lot. Another time that I get that mindset is when it's not really when I take my first loss. It's really more when I take a loss on a trade that I knew I shouldn't have taken. When I take a loss, like for example, the first loss, I was I was beating myself up really bad about this. I was like, dude, like you are a straight degenerate. Why the hell would you impulse sell on this 10 minutes before market open? I understand that the setup looks great and everything is telling me to do it except for one thing, which was time. Like it's 10 minutes from market open. The market usually chops, but I did it. I really did it. So this loss mentally affects me. And I probably, in hindsight, when I do something like this, I probably should have just locked myself out and just locked in the losing day there. Because it's coming to me now that if I don't lock it out there, there's a really good chance that it's going to get automatically locked out once it hits here, which is $600. So I have to learn how to work around that. Not work around it, but get better at managing that and not rushing the process, I guess. I requested a payout on the other one, and they already deducted the funds. I'm thinking that I'm going to get the payout today. I think I'm going to get the payout today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we made 2,300 bucks, but I think my profit factor in this one's really good. All right, it's not the best, but whatever. Yeah, not bad. At least we're getting a payout today. And as long as I follow my rules, my risk management, and don't take stupid trades, then I should be getting another payout this week. I'm not going to rush it. I'm not going to force anything. So that's that. That was my trading day in a nutshell. The win streak is over, but I'm happy it is because it was bound to happen eventually, and at least I can learn from this and pull out, I guess as many lessons as I can from this. I pulled out a lot, and I'm teaching myself how to lose, which is really important to me, and it's really important to be a good trader. So thanks for watching. If you're here for this long, appreciate that. Please like, subscribe if you want to, and leave a comment down below. What has been your best win streak trading, and how did it come to an end? Thanks. I'll catch you next one.